Please stand up, class. Miss Salazar, please lead the prayer, please. Okay, good morning, class. So before you take your seats, kindly arrange your chair and pick up the trashes or papers you see under your chair and put it on the trash bin at the back. Okay, you may now take your seats, class. So before anything else, let me check your attendance. Is anyone absent today? No one. Very good. So, did I give you an assignment yesterday, class? Okay, so please pass your assignment in silent manner. Okay, moving on. So, what is our last topic in our last discussion? Yes, Miss Balahibo. Okay, very good. Take your seat. So now, is anyone still remember the meaning of verb and its different types? Yes, Miss Salazar, please. Very well said, Miss Salazar. Okay, so who among you can give an example of finite verbs in a sentence? Anyone? Yes, Miss Chavez. Okay, very good. How about transitive verb? Anyone? Raise your hand. Okay, Mr. Manalo. Okay, very good, Mr. Manalo. So, how about intransitive verb? You can give an example. Yes, Mr. Juan. Impressive, very good. So it seems that we studied well and understand our lesson yesterday. So give yourselves a round of applause. So before we proceed to our topic for today, we will be having an activity called Make Me. So your class will be divided or grouped into three groups. And let us count 1, 2, 3, 6 for pair groupings and starting in row 1 until the row 4. Go. Okay, now please proceed to your respective group and form a circle in silent manner. So group 1 will be at the right side, I mean at the left side. And the group 2 will be on the middle. And the group 3 will be on the right side. Now go. So since you're on your respective groups already, please write your group members and group name in one per sheet of paper. So group one's name will be the past tense, group two's name will be present tense, and the group three's name will be the future tense. Did you get it, class? Okay. So while you're writing your names, let me explain the mechanics first. So I have a photo card here inside this box. So all you need to do is to make or construct sentences with tenses of verbs using the pictures in the photo card. So your group will choose one photo card here inside the box, and when the representatives already have one photo card, I will say go as a signal, and the representative will go to their respective groups and give the photo card so that all of the members can construct sentences. But here's the twist, class. So the tenses of the verb that will be seen in your sentences should be your group name. Do you understand, class? Okay, very good. So now the more sentences you make, the more scores you will get. So if you make 5 sentences, then your score will be 5. So I only give you 1 minute to compose a sentence. So the group who have the highest score will be our winner and receive a box of Stico as a prize. And the other group will be receive a round of applause. Okay, does my instruction clear? Okay, do you have any questions? Okay, then pass your one per sheet of paper first and choose your group representative. Now, let's start with the group representative. Please come here in the front. So, group representatives get a photo card inside this box while not looking. Now, go. Okay, you only have 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop writing, pens up. Okay. So group of representatives, show the picture that you pick and read your sentences that you have constructed. Very good, group 1. You constructed 3 sentences, so give group 1 5 claps. Now, group 2 is your turn. Representative, show your photo card and kindly read your constructed sentences. Very good, group 2. You constructed 4 sentences, so give group 2 4 claps. And last but not the least, group 3. Representative, show your photo card and kindly read your constructed sentences. Very good, group 3. You constructed 2 sentences, so give group 2 2 claps. So the winner for today's activity is the group 2, which constructed 4 sentences. So your group prize will be given after our class. So all of you are excellent. So give yourselves a round of applause. Alright, did you enjoy our activity class? Okay, now back to your seats and arrange your chair properly. Okay, class. The activity that we did a while ago is our topic for today, which is tenses of verb. So, tenses of verb includes the past tense, present tense, and the future tense. So, but before we proceed to our discussion, allow me to present you the objectives of our lesson. So, anyone wants to read the objectives of our lesson for today? Okay, very good. So at the end of our lesson, the students will be able to identify the sentences of verb in a sentences. Second one is differentiate the usage of tenses of verb in the sentences. And the last one is create sentences utilizing the tenses of the verb. The verb, rather. So for today's lesson, we will be discussing the three main tenses of verb, which is the past tense, present tense, and the future tense. But before we proceed, let me explain first what is tenses of verb. So the word tense comes from the Latin word time. So tenses of verb shows the time when an action or condition occurred. So or occur or will occur. In English, the tense also may provide emphasis and may determine or not an action or condition was continuous or repetitive. So in synthesis explanation class, the tenses of verb shows an action that is happened, happens, and will happen. So now let us discuss the three main tenses of for further understanding. So the first tense that will be tackled today is the past tense. So the past tense is used to talk about the things, actions, or situations which happened in the past. So that is before the present time of speaking. Past tense can also be described as a word that tells you what the subject has already done, like as the name it implies. So it is used to describe something that has happened in the past. Like for example, I bought fruits and vegetables in the market yesterday. So the past tense in the sentence I gave is bought. Okay. So I bought fruits and vegetables in the market yesterday. So bought is the past tense. So the clue in this sentence is the word yesterday. So the verb that we will use is past tense. Another example is we ate pizza in restaurant last week. So the past tense in that sentence is the word ate. Since we use the word last week, that determines it's past. So let me give you another example. Louise walked faster as he can. So the past tense in that sentence is walked with ed. So both ate and walked are past tense. You understand it, class? Okay. So can you give me an example of past tense? Yes, Miss Salazar. Okay, very good. Anyone, please? Yes, Miss Leesa. Very good. So now let us proceed to the present tense. So a present tense is an action word that tells you about what the subject is doing right now. So in the present, so like for example, I buy fruits and vegetables in the market. So the present tense in that sentence is the word buy. Another example is we ate, we eat pizza in restaurant. So the word eat in the sentence is present tense. Another example is Luis walks faster as he can. The word walks also a present tense. Do you understand class? The present tense. Okay, now, who among you can make a sentence with the use of the present tense? Yes, Miss Diana? Okay, very good. So now let us proceed to the last main tenses of verb, which is the future tense. So the future tense class is a word that tells an action that will take place or at some point that hasn't happened yet. So it is a word or an action word that will happen in the future. So class, it is used word will before the word verb. For example, I can buy fruit and vegetable in the market. So the future tense in the sentence is the word correct, will buy. So the clue in the sentence that will determine that it is future tense is the word tomorrow, since it is not yet happened. Another example is we will eat pizza in restaurant next week. So the word will eat is the future tense. And what is the clue on that sentence, class? Okay, very good. Now another example is Louis will walk faster as he can. So the word will walk is the past tense in the given sentence. Do you understand, class, the three main tenses of verb? Okay. So if you really understand the future tense, who among you can construct a sentence with the use of future tense? Yes, Miss Blaivo. Very good, very impressive. So is there any clarification about future tense? Okay, none. How about in the past tense and the present tense? Okay, very good. So class, again, what is tenses of verb? Yes, Mr. Manalo. Very well said. And what is the Latin term for the tense? Yes, Mr. Azar? Very good. So how about the three main tenses of verb? Who can give that three? Yes, Miss Magaye? Okay, very good. So do you have any question regarding the tenses of verb, class? Okay. Now class, for further understanding, in tenses of verb, we will be having an activity. But first, please proceed again to your respective group silently. Same group as earlier. Okay, so our next activity is called filming. So class, I have the table on the board, and what you're going to do is write it on the manila paper. Okay, so you're going to answer the missing piece in this table. For example, the given is present jump. So the missing is the past tense and the future tense. So after you copy this table, you're going to answer each blank table. So for example, the past tense of jump is jump. So you're going to write the word jump. And the future tense is will jump. So I will only give you 3 minutes to write and fill the blank part of the table. Is that clear, class? Okay, so you may start now answering. 3 minutes starts now. Okay, time's up. So group representative, please come here and call and close your tables. So we will go to check if your tables are all correct. Okay, you all got the correct answers. Okay, since you really understand our lesson for today, so give yourselves a round of applause. Okay, so please proceed to your proper seats now, class. Yesterday, I asked you to bring one for illustration board, right, class? Do you have your illustration board? Okay, very good. Now, write your name first in one sheet of paper and pass it forward. So do not combine it with the other row. Okay. So the use of that illustration board is to write your answer on that board and raise it when I said so. So I will be putting your score on your one each sheet of paper. So that is why I asked you to pass your one each. So I will give you a word, and then the one you will write in your board is the word or the tenses of verb that I will be asking. Like for example, I say I gave you the word play, and I am looking for its present tense. So you are going to write the present tense of the word played, which is played. Very good. And then you will raise it so that I will know who got the correct answer. You get it, class? Okay, so each word is equivalent to 2 points. So you have also the chalk. Okay. So do you understand, class, our activity for today? Okay, now let's start. So what is the future tense of the word accept? Future tense of the word accept. Okay, dogs down, raise your board please. So the correct answer is will accept. So all of you got the correct answer. Next question is, what is the past tense of the word ruin? The past tense of the word ruin. Okay, time is up. Raise your board. So the correct answer is ruin with ed. Okay, very good. All of you got the correct answers again. So another one is the future tense of the word answer. So what is the future tense of the word answer? Time is up. Raise your board, please. Okay, the correct answer is will answer. So everybody got the correct answer again. So another one is, what is the present tense of the word cry? Present tense of cry. Okay, words up. The correct answer is cry. So again, last one. What is the past tense of the word is? I know you all like the word is. I say it in your face. Okay, time is up. Raise your board please, class. Okay, the correct answer is kiss with an E. Okay, that's all, class. It seems that you really understand our lesson for today. So, all of you got the correct answers. So, for your assignment, please complete this table. Please copy this on your assignment. Okay. Okay, do you understand our assignment, class? You just need to fill the missing tense of the given also tense on the table. Okay, please copy, start copying this assignment. Are you done, class? Okay, another 3 minutes, please. Okay. So before we end our class, let us pray. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Praise be Jesus Christ. Okay, thank you, class. Goodbye and God bless.